Good morning. This is the Bluayado channel. Hope you're having a great day. This is payday. So, all of you guys who are investing along with me in Roundhill, Yield Max, Defiance, um, today's payday, January 10th, 2025. So, I just want to look at the schedule again, just make sure our dates are good here. So, the next group is going to be Group D for Yield Max, and the declaration date is going to be on the 15th of January, and the payday is going to be on the 17th. So, see you back on the 15th after this one. Just wanted to update the dates, make sure it's right. So, after that, let's look at um, the payments because we have all the numbers in for Group C and Roundhill and Defiance. So, Coney, I got 925 shares. They only paid 83 cents, which I was not so happy about. This is kind of low. So I got $771.36. AMDY, I have 100 shares. They paid 0.34 cents and I made $34.04. Nefli, I have 55. They paid 58 cents and I made $32.07. PYPY, I have 15 shares. They paid 42 cents. I made $6.40. Ulti, again, this was another one. This was not what they normally do. I have 775 shares. They paid 57 cents. I got $442.91. YMAX was low again. I don't know how it's this low. It's amazing. But anyway, YMAX, 225 shares. They paid 13 cents. I got $31.39. Biggie, this was the first payment for Biggie, which is supposed to be keeping your NAV for Yield Max, which is something they don't normally guarantee, but they are trying to guarantee it for these Target 12. So Biggie paid his first payment. I have 10 of them. They paid 51 cents, so I got $5.13. Soxy is the semiconducting one for the Target 12. Again, supposed to keep his NAV. I only have 5 of those. They paid 52 cents, so I got $2.63. Weeklies down here, Roundhill, QDTE. Excuse me. It's freezing in New York, depending where you're at. It's like 23 degrees today. So, QDTE, 35 shares. They paid 18 cents. This again was really low. As I mentioned last time, this time Roundhill was lower than Defiance. So 18 cents for them. I got $6.40. RDTE, I have 15 of those. They paid 20 cents, so 309. And then YBTC, they paid 30. I have 35 of those. They paid 53 cents, and I got 18.72. This is a good amount for a weekly. 50 something cents is really good. So I don't mind this one. This is probably the only one I don't really mind for the whole of this whole week here. Defiance also did really well this week. I have 25 of those. They paid 30 cents. I got $7.57. So altogether for this week, this is the second week in January. I made $1,361.69 in dividend passive income. I took out 20% tax, so $272.34 is going into my high yield savings account with an interest rate around 5. And then I had 1,000 left. So I'm gonna live off of 750. So I moved 750 to my checking account, and I'm gonna leave $339.35 for reinvestment. Again, I did buy a lot of shares in the beginning of the year when the market was down, so I do have a deficit. This is just digging out the deficit. I'm not really buying anything new yet. So this is the second week of January, and I made 1300 last week. The first week I made 1,044. But let's look at the second week for Group C. Let's look at Group C compared to December. And what do we have there? December Group C, I think, was a lot better. So Group C last month, December, which was the 11th, distribution date was 11th, and it paid on the 13th. I had less shares. I bought more shares. Look at that, huh? I had less shares and I made more money. So, because they paid a div rate of 133 compared to only 83 cents. So thank God I bought more shares, or it'd been even worse. So yeah, last month alone, just from Coney, I had $1,200, and this one with 25 more shares, I can't even. I can't even get $800. So yep, that's a big difference right there. So let's go for the totals. Last week, Group C, I mean last month, Group C, I had $1,868.62, and that is about a $500 difference. This month with only 13. So that can happen. I'm not the fund manager. Excuse me. I'm not the fund manager, so and the market was kind of crazy. So these things can happen, and that's where we're at. So 1,300 this month. Last month was 1,800. But let's look at the so far total for the month of January with 2 weeks in. I got 2,406.49 in dividends. I only took out 1,400 to live on. So far I covered my mortgage. That's about it. I covered my mortgage and life insurance and light, electricity, and the internet. Maybe I still probably didn't even cover my HOA yet, but I also have to cover this month. I have to cover 6 month car insurance. I did get this down. It was 1,800. It's gonna be 1,800 and about 17 something if I paid in full. I normally pay in full anyway. I don't do monthly, so paying in full, clearing it out for 6 months, it's gonna be 1634.35. I did lower the insurance. I said because my car is paid off, and I don't have to worry about if I crash it. I'm not wish myself crash, but if I do crash, I do not owe loan money after the fact. So um, I did lower it because the car is not worth as much as it was before anyway. I have a Mercedes. So yeah, it's gonna be pricey regardless of whatever kind of insurance I have, but it's getting older. It's about what was it like 7 year old or 8 year old Mercedes right now because it's a new year. It's an 8 year old Mercedes right now, so I don't think I should be paying $1,800 for 6 months of car insurance. So I'm glad it's only 16. I do know that insurance all went up because obviously that's why my mortgage went up because also my condo insurance went up. But I didn't think my car being 8 years old was worth me paying $1,800. So I'm paying 16 now. It's like always good to talk to your insurance companies and try to negotiate with them before you switch. I've been with this company for a long time, probably since I moved out here in Long Island. So I'm glad I didn't have to switch because I would have if the price was crazy. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to switch. And they worked with me and got the price down $200 than what they were trying to do the renewal for before. So happy for that. Then again, I'm not advertising for Mint, but like I said, Mint is very cheap and it works very well. I do have an iPhone. I just don't have a hefty service subscription. So I do pay $15 a month. My last payment was last year in January 11th. So my new renewal is going to be the same $15. And I'm going to pay 180 on January 11th, which is tomorrow. So that's going to cover my whole year of my phone and it's going to be over. I'm not going to have a monthly bill, which is great. Again, try to reduce your bills. It would just alleviate headaches and stuff like that. If I didn't like Netflix so much, I probably wouldn't have did a subscription either. I don't like subscription payments because it just drags down your monthly hits. So I don't do car insurance every month. I do it every 6 months. And I don't do my phone every month. I just do it once a year. So I don't have those payments every month to be looking at. and that's how I try to lower my bills. So after I get rid of this month, I won't have this on my budget for the next year for my subscription for my phone, and for the next 6 months all the way till August I won't bring this up again for car insurance because I won't be looking at it. So that's it. So far I need to make $3,728.24 for this month. And where we at right now? So far I only sent 1,400 to my checking account. We're getting there. We're getting there. I still got 3 more weeks of payments in January. Hopefully, Group D. I don't know. Misty is my next one for Group D. God knows what they pay. They've been paying very, very high for the last 3 months. It's been $4, and then $3. I don't know what they might do if they go down to $2. I'll be very upset, but you know what I'm saying? It's $2 will still get me 1,800 bucks just for this one security. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping for Group D, because Group A I don't have that heavy of anything. I only have 570 at Tesla, and then Group B is Nvidia. Nvidia hasn't been doing that great. I'm really hopeful for Group D, but I got 3 more weeks to go to see what I can do for January 2025. Anyway, this was payday, guys. I see you back on distribution date. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's do some comparisons. That's my fault. So, yeah, let's look at the weeklies first of all. So, December was really good. Then again, it was the end of the year. December was really good. The totals for all of my weeklies came to 325, 321 if you did everything. Just talking about the distribution rate. And you can see that January, the first week, this was the last week of December, is already down. So I knew I probably have a bad month this month. January is probably not going to be that great of a month, especially if you compare it to December. But yeah, January started out low as it is. Everything was lower except for IWMY and then RDTE. RDTE was good. 59 cents versus 27 cents. But now, this week, you can tell everything is lower. Everything is lower again, except for IWMY, which is probably why I bought back into it this year. I just wanted to readjust my price. I had paid too much for it last year. So, 30 cents is really well. It's probably was the best one compared to the other weeks. So 30 cents. And then so yeah, the total for this week was only $1.37 compared to last week, which was 241. But okay, let's look at the ones that paid out. So Coney last month in December, it was $1.34. This week, this month it's only 83 cents. So you could tell how much money I lost already. Soxy was the first payment, so it's no really comparison for that. AMDY, it's actually higher, which is, I didn't realize that. It was 30 cents last time, 34 cents this time. Biggie, again, this was the first payment, so it's no comparison. Nestle was 87 cents, and now it's only 58 cents, so I got screwed on that one. And then PYPY was 60 cents, and it's only 42 cents this time. So that's where we're at. Thank God for the growth stocks. I didn't sell anything yet, but these growth stocks are doing, and the quarterly ones are doing okay. I don't have that much of those. Obviously, I don't have no hundreds of shares of these, so it's not really doing that much for my payments. But the growth ones are looking really well. I did look at Reddit is still doing really well. This RGTI is still doing really well, so that's also good. MSTU, hopefully it goes up. If MSTR goes up, this sound one did really well. Um, so yeah, growth stocks are looking good. My cryptos are looking good because I've been in crypto for a while, so those are looking pretty good. So that's it. I just did my short recap there. So again, this week 1361 spot 69 in dividend payment. See you guys next time on January 15th for distribution date, and have a great day.